What's up, peeps? Welcome to another episode of Soul Food Sundays. I hope that you guys have had an awesome week and are geared up for the upcoming week. I have had a great week. It's a peaceful, productive week. So I pray that that's been the same for you guys. Today we are going to pull a message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle Cards deck, um, because we are all on a journey, and I'm drawn to these cards today because I just want to get a message from Spirit to see where we are on our journey as a collective, and what advice Spirit has for us as we move forward into this new week, as we are blessed to see a new week. Before I go into that, there is a book that I wanted to show you guys because I am going to do a review on the book, and I want to start doing some like random videos so that you guys can have some more content, and to also share with you the things that have been helping me along my spiritual journey as I'm trying to gain more knowledge and experience. But I didn't bring the book in here with me, so give me a second. I'm gonna go grab the book right quick. So this is the book. It's called Sacred Contracts by Carolyn Miss. And I don't know, I think it may be upside down for you guys. Try to move it away a little bit. It is phenomenal. As you can see, I have been highlighting my ass off toward the middle part where it really got juicy. Don't get me wrong, it's a great book all throughout, from beginning to end, especially if you're trying to gain knowledge on your spiritual journey and things of a sacred nature, the archetypes. I'm going to get into it in another video, but I just wanted to share with you guys that that's something that we will be doing, along with just some other topics that you may find helpful, that I have found helpful throughout my journey. I'm going to be sharing with you guys. It's not something that's going to be scheduled. It'll be random, but I will give you the heads up. So if you want to take advantage of that and be in the know on that, make sure you follow me on IG, because I'll be posting about it there, as well as liking and subscribing here. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications for when I post the other content. And just like, because you love me and you loving what's coming out from Turquoise Majesty. So before we move forward with the reading, we're going to go to God in prayer, giving thanks. And then we are going to see what message Spirit has for us. So Father God, Mother Earth, ancestors and spirit guides, I'm so grateful for your love and light on this day. I'm so grateful for all of those who are under the sound of my voice, regardless of what day that is. We are just grateful for who you are and who you've been to us. We come to you now in gratitude for all that you have provided, and asking that you continue to provide. Today we're asking that you provide the best message for the highest good of us. Provide a message that gives us more insight as to where we are on our journey, and any advice that you may have for how we should move forward on our journey. We thank you for all things, God. Amen. So we're going to get our shuffle on and see what message comes through. Ain't never nothing wrong with a good word. And if you like me, you can use all the encouragement and connection that you can get. We're definitely in a time where we have to be intentional about keeping our vibes high. So with that being said, I'm hoping something is brought to your attention, or said here, or poured into your spirit here, that helps you to keep your vibes high. Baby, we got 5 cards today. And I don't know why I just put the book up, because I plan to read from them, but I don't know. With this many messages, honey, I think we can do this intuitively, entirely intuitively. So we have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. As many of us are still in quarantine, we're definitely experiencing the power of solitude. I understand that not a lot, some people don't like to be in solitude, but this is one of those natural occurrences that God has put into play for us to get more comfortable with being in solitude, because the truth of the matter is you are your best company. And if you don't feel that way, that's a sign that you need to get to know yourself even better. It says in silence, peace prevails. Prior to being in quarantine, we probably had some things going on. I know I did, that we needed solitude to in order to find peace with. So as we are going forward in this week, this card is telling you to make sure you take some time to yourself. And if you have something going on in your life that's chaotic or that you don't have peace about, that silence is going to bring you that peace that you seek. Yeah, I don't see reading from the book today with 5 cards. I don't see that in the stars. And intuitively, I'm really not being pulled to do so. So I'm going to listen to what the Spirit says. Spirit said, don't worry about that book description. So this next card is traveling lightly. And you see here, we got a guy, he's traveling. He got his one bag. There's a basket here. Looks like it's some food in the basket. That's not even a bag. He has this basket with the food. He's got direction. This sign here says this way. The sun is shining, and he has his, looks like a banjo. Simplify your life. So as we are traveling on our journey, we're being asked to travel light. Don't carry all the heavy baggage that we carry with ourselves. When you're in solitude seeking peace, release some things. Release some things that you're holding on to, grudges or whatever the case may be. You may have some emotional strife, some things that you need to let go of. Like Erykah Badu said in Bag Lady. Bag Lady, you gon' miss your bus. You can't hurry up, 'cause you got too much stuff. Gotta let it go. You gotta let some stuff go that is weighing you down, so that you can travel lightly. And that's actually a synchronistic message for me, because I was reading in the Sacred Contracts just this week about the importance of traveling lightly and releasing things, and not only internally, your emotional baggage, your mental baggage, also in your physical, decluttering your home, uh, getting rid of bills or debts that you don't really need. Just simplifying your life so that you can walk through life lighter. Lighter on your feet, lighter on your back, less stress. If there's anything in your life that you can get rid of, do away with, recycle, whatever the case may be, that would make things lighter on you, this week is a good time to do so and make that a priority. And not only do that, but to do it in solitude. Spend some time with yourself. If you're a mom, a wife, a husband, a father, and you have other obligations, that solitude can be just time in the tub by yourself. It is so important that we spend time to ourselves, getting to know ourselves, working on ourselves, being our best company. Y'all would think I'm crazy the way me and me kick it. The way me and me kick it and laugh at ourselves. And I mean, you just have to put in that work of getting to know yourself and having a relationship with yourself, because from what I've learned in my experience is that, your relationship with yourself really does reflect in your relationships with others. And if you don't have a good relationship with yourself, you're going to have some messed up relationships with people. It's going to show in your relationships with people. So if there are relationships that you need to get rid of in your life, some burdens you need to put down in the form of people, places, or things, it could be a job, whatever the case. If it's stressing you out, it's heavy on you, and you know that you could live a simpler life by letting that go, make your happiness a priority. Make your physical health a priority. Don't get high blood pressure trying to carry things that no longer serve you. Let it go. The next card is miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And here you have a guy, he has a smile on his face, his eyes are closed, he's trusting, he's showing faith, he's trusting in what he cannot see, but what he has in his hand is a I don't even know what that's called, but it's like the little thing that the genie comes out of or whatever. And watch, the name of whatever that is gonna come to mind as soon as I stop recording. But he's being faithful and trusting in miracles and that they can they can happen. He has expectation that good is going to come to him. So this card is telling us to have expectation that wondrous things will emerge. If there's something that you have had doubt in the past, or that you are listening to this video and you currently have doubt in, this card is telling you to keep your head up. Have faith that things are going to work out for your highest good. Don't fear. The last thing we need is people out here ridden with fear, because that collective energy is going to manifest. And that is why you see so many people who are sharing their experiences in a positive word on the social media platforms, and a negative person is probably thinking, oh my God, it's so many people, readers popping up now, it's so many people that are preaching on social media and telling people how to live their life and all of that. Get out of that low vibration and think of it from a more grateful standpoint. This is a time where that is what is needed. People are needed to be uplifted. Why would you look down on that? If you find yourself having that kind of mindset about this mass awakening that's going on, and this influx of positivity that is being poured into the collective, then you need to check yourself on a soul level. So the next card is Wandering Path. Enjoy the journey. This card is telling us that even in these times of uncertainty, we need to enjoy the journey and make the best out of it. Don't try to take the fast route. Take the scenic route. Enjoy the wandering path. You see here, there's a winding road. There's this fox here. Foxes are known for being wise and slick and cunning and witty. This fox has a compass and a map. And even though he has a compass and a map, he's being urged to enjoy the view, enjoy the trees and the scenery and the sunrise or the sunset. And that's just a metaphor for whatever journey you are on in life. Find the light. Find the light in whatever that journey is, opposed to shedding light on the negative and dwelling on the negative. Find something positive about whatever situation you're in. And if you struggle with finding the positive in your situations, feel free to contact me. It's nothing wrong with reaching out for help if you know that you're in a quote-unquote sunken place. If you are having a hard time seeing the positive in a situation, that means you may be in a hole so deep that you need someone to help you pull you out of it. So feel free to reach out to me via my social media platforms. My email is turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. That is what I am here for. I'm more than happy to share some of my experience and wisdom with you, and to share a positive word with you and walk that journey with you, be it through readings or even just talking. If you don't want a reading, you're not comfortable with a personal reading, we can just have a discussion and try to map out some things that you have going on in your life. If it's something I don't have knowledge or experience about or with, I would share that with you and try to point you in the best direction. But don't try to go it alone if you know that on your wandering path you're having difficulty with enjoying the journey, because we only get one life. We got one life to live, like 3-6 Mafia said. I'm not gonna go into that because then y'all gonna see my thug side, and I don't want to show you my thug side right now in this moment. But just know that we do have one life to live, and while you are living this life, you don't get a do-over. I mean, you may reincarnate, but it won't be the same experience. And with that being said, you want to live your best life. You want to take advantage of the life that you have, and you want to enjoy the journey, because there's always going to be hardships and things that occur. So as we're going throughout this week, as a society, we are in a place where some things are opening back up, some things are not. We're skeptical about going back out because we know that it's not safe. It couldn't be safe because there haven't been enough measures taken to make sure that things are safe. So we're having to use our own discretion in terms of going out, shopping, or whatever the case may be, being social, being responsible about how we're being social. But in the midst of all of that, try to enjoy the moment and enjoy yourself in a socially responsible way. If you're stuck in the house, try to enjoy that as best you can. You actually should enjoy being in your home. If you don't, maybe that's a sign that you need to create a space in your home that you will enjoy. Create an atmosphere in your home that is more enjoyable, to where it doesn't feel like prison because you're having to stay at home. Your home should be your safe space, your sanctuary. So that's one thing to consider as we move forward this week about enjoying the journey. And the last card that Spirit revealed for us is Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. We all are leaders in some shape, form, or fashion. And if you don't look at yourself as such, I advise that you start to. If you don't look at yourself as a leader in some shape, form, or fashion, whether it be in your family, whether it be in your social circle, your church, whether it is at your job, amongst your friends, within a community, we all are leaders in some shape, form, or fashion. And we should hold ourselves accountable for the gifts that God has given us, to be a beacon of light for others, because we are definitely living in a time where people are needing it. You see this woman, she has her tribal warrior paint on. I don't know what these symbolize, but they are beautiful. She tatted up. She tatted like amigos, honey. And she has her torch, and she has her spear, and she's ready for whatever, come what may. She like, who want it? Because she's a leader. She can't be fearful. She has to step forward and be fearless, because she understands the responsibility that God has given her, and that she's a light to others, that others are looking to her for light. They're looking to her for direction. They may be even looking to her for protection. I know y'all peeped this feminine energy in this card too. This very well could have been a strong man as the wise leader, but that just goes to show, honey, that feminine energy comes through as a leader as well. And we can stand strong as well, and we can be beacons of light as well. So shout out to all my ladies or all my guys who are tapped into their feminine energy that is cultivating the wise leader in them. But as you move forward in this week, just think about the ways that you are a leader in your life. Think about the ways that there are people looking up to you. Think about the ways that you want to lead if you're not leading. How do you desire to lead? So while you're in solitude, you want to consider how you can move forward traveling lightly. What baggage do you need to put down, let go of, bury? Some stuff needs a whole funeral. Some stuff in our lives, some trauma that we have experienced, some relationships, it just needs a whole ritual to get rid of it. Take what you need to take from it and just let the rest go. Give it a whole eulogy. Thank it for what purpose it served in your life, and move forward. And when you get rid of those things, be they physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, health, sexually, you make room for miracles to occur in your life. You make room in your mind and in your heart to expect wondrous things to emerge, because you're not weighed down by things that don't serve you, things that you no longer need, thoughts that you no longer need. And as we move through the week, in solitude. We're enjoying the journey. We're enjoying being able to travel light and simplify our lives. We're enjoying the idea of miracles coming to fruition in our lives. And as we are doing that, we are being wise leaders, letting our light shine for others to follow, being role models, imparting positive energy, keeping our vibes high. We are being role models and positive lights and lighthouses for our families. We're breaking generational curses. We're showing our community how it's done. We're leading by example. So with that being said, I pray that you guys have an awesome week. I pray that you take some time to reflect on this message, be it in your journal, meditation, whatever the case, however you resonate with the spiritual messages that resonate with you or penetrate your heart. And with that being said, you guys have an awesome week. Peace.